Papa. You know Papa?
Figuratively, he bites as hard as he can.
Okay.
And of course, when he puts his fangs into you, you certainly feel it. I think it pretty.
Watch Johnnie's bite.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup runneth over, and surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. It's Wednesday. Welcome to Johnnie's Bite. Let me say congratulations to all those who share our content, all those who trumpet it and share it with the rest of the world. Thank you very much indeed. Let me also say thank you to Grandpa Clothing. They're in social media, on Twitter, on X, etc. Thank you to them. Let me also big up my personal banker who has now been elevated to become a branch manager of the Agricultural Development Bank, Jonathan Adangbon-Sim. And he is now the big boss at the wager branch of the ADB. And I want to celebrate him. He's a great guy, and I celebrate him as such. Jonathan Adangbon-Sim, I celebrate you this morning. Thank you very much. To all our BEC people who are writing their exam today and beginning today, I was there many, many years ago. I wish you all the best, and I pray that you will be triumphant in your quest to become excellent so you can get the best of schools that you can get. I do it for the Accra Academicians or Blair Obese. I'll do it for the Hot Quotients as well, because I sat in that school before. 14th of June, we are coming home, and you have to be part of us and be connected to us. Some of the nurses yesterday were talking and said, you were that intelligent, you wouldn't have gone to Hotcast. I said, yes, I went there, but I went to Accra Academy too. You don't know your history. You don't have your documents. You don't read. If you like reading, you will know. You would have known. You don't like to read. Reading is good. Reading is beneficial. Beneficial. Mr. Lolo, good morning to you. Now let's begin the conversation. Show me the video of how people are suffering because the nurses are on strike because they do not want to respect the law. Show me.
Okay.
As you can see, almost say on strike. Normally, nurses are on strike, so I'm on general. So I have to take her to another facility to see whether they can take it or not. So I don't know what will happen next. It's very painful, but as you can see, she's on oxygen now. So what should I do? I don't know what to do.
Since morning, I have saying, "Yaba yenyo bi amane nhwe yetete asan na yede dada san nti aban no mpa bibi no onyam omo no mo nhwe yen yesra omo a yesra aban so mo every time no pa 6 o'clock e betna about 10 e go 11 era so sia say nurse ni bia my so be hwe yen yesra mo a aban boy na ye ble
Pacho, now bedding.
We want to Everybody will be in one and I'm anti information. We have to say every person. Say, my Baba,
now bedding.
Maybe continental.
Okay. But I didn't know you.
My runs are the check. Unfortunately, bedroom one say so be in the hand.
Oh, mouse also. And let's just say how Cecilia, how many months pregnant?
Months.
Oh, we'll find out, man. Oh, and Cecilia, I didn't know, babe. We'll go feed. That's how we are. But we could run on the next one and catch you and show.
I'm not actually saying called OPD. OPD for so I'm also good. So I was saying a coffee.
Now we know anything.
Sunrise on 3.
But most of them have been on the back.
I'm not going to be able to show you. The only source you call OPD on the one. He said, Doctor, Doctor should be one.
Okay. As you can see, almost say, almost on strike. Normally, nurses are on strike, so I'm on general. So I have to take her to another facility to see whether they can take it or not. So I don't know what will happen next. It's very painful, but as you can see, she's on oxygen now. So what should I do? I don't know what to do.
Since morning, I has saying. Yaba yenyo obi ama ne hweying yetete asan na yededa san nti aban no mpa bibi no onyam omo no omo hweying yesra omo a yesra aban
so omo a if it's on pa 6 o'clock e betna about 10 e go 11 e da so sia say nurse ni bia my so be hweying yesra mo a aban boy na ye ble.
The people who are demanding from you, they claim they are essential service providers. I told you yesterday that when I talk about the politicians, they are happy. They come here. The nurses, Ghana registered nurses and midwives. I have interviewed Perpetua myself. Daniel Opoku, our labor correspondent, brought him to me. I interviewed him on New Day when I was on New Day. When she was seeking to become president of you, the nurses. The law that was drafted in 2003, you sat by the table. You sat at the table, you agreed. The law that makes you essential service providers that you think that you have to be over-pampered in this country. You claim it. Insult me, I don't care. I actually don't care. Insult me, abuse me, I don't care. I have to tell you that what you are doing is wrong. I don't disagree with you claiming what is your condition or service, but I'm telling you that what you are doing to the people of Ghana, it is the taxes of the people of Ghana that will be used to pay your 13th month that you are demanding. In fact, show me Kolebu, then we'll show the demands that the nurses are making. Play the video. This is what you are demanding. Look at the hospitals. They are empty. Put the visuals on. Let's see them. We took these videos yesterday. Adabraka, Polyclinic, Kolebu, 37, all the hospitals. You people say you are on strike. No problem. The National Labour Commission has called you. The same law that gives you the right to start asking the questions that you are asking, to demand for what you are asking, the same law also has responsibilities for you. Have you read the law in full? Somebody said, I'm saying that nurses don't understand the law. If you understand the law, would you do what you are doing? If you did, would you do what you are doing? I'm asking you, if you did, would you do what you are doing? Now let's look at what the nurses are demanding. This is how they have left patients stranded. So if you're a nurse and you go to the hospital and nobody takes care of you, now who calls them? This is what your nurses are asking for. They are asking for acting allowance. They are asking for extra duty allowance. They are asking for overtime allowance. They are asking for calling allowance. They are asking for commuted overtime allowance. They are asking for height depth allowance. They are asking for permanent posting allowance. They are asking for temporary posting allowance. They are asking for traveling expenses allowance. They are asking for tools allowance. They are asking for fiscal challenge guide. They are asking for fiscally challenged Transport. Show me the next page. They are asking for night or out of station allowance. They are asking for foreign trips, per diem, stipend, warm clothing allowance. They are asking for day trip allowance. Show me the next page. They are asking for vehicle maintenance allowance. They are asking for kilometric allowance. They are asking for medical subsidy allowance. They are asking for fraternal grant or funeral grant. Sorry. They are asking also, put the page up, book and research allowance. What even X me out is what they are asking for. They say we should renew the allowances for, they're asking for 13-month allowance. When you go, check paragraph 7. 13-month allowance, rural incentive allowance, on-call facilitation allowance, non-basic allowance, fuel allowance, uniform allowance. They are asking also for continuous professional development support. We have over-pampered teachers and nurses in this country. They go to school like every university student. Come to me. We pay them allowances. We pay them nursing training allowances and teachers training allowances. Don't we pay them? Don't we pay them? I'm asking you. We have over-pampered them in this country, and they are misbehaving, and everybody is watching. I don't care if they don't like me anymore. They should not come to me again. We have over-pampered them in this country. They go to school, we give them allowances. MPP, NDC, they have brought this onto us. They pamper them too much. What is the minister asking for? The minister says, come to the table. Let's have a conversation. We won't come to the table. You won't come to the table because of what? Read the law. Show me the essential services portion of the law. You signed a deal with the previous government to go on the 1st of July, 2024. Now who caused them? You went to the negotiation table without bringing on other people who took you to court, and you paid 100,000 Ghana cedis. I don't care. Yeah, I go to private hospital. I won't come to you because some of you, let me not say what I want to say. Let's read a portion of 162 of the Labor Access 51. Let's read it together. Let's read 163. It says, any employer carrying on or worker engagement in an essential service. When COVID came, you people went to claim your COVID expenses and say you are essential service workers. I worked here. Who paid me essential service work? We paid our taxes, and they were used to pay you. Say you shall not resort to a lockout or strike or connection or whatever it is. Read the law, the same law that your rights and responsibilities are in the same law. Labor Access 51. Go and read it. Bring the president forward. Let's listen to the vice president. Let's listen to the vice president, what the vice president said.
At this moment, I can say that we've been able to have some closure on that, although not so effective. At least the Minister of Health has been very consistent. We have engaged with the Director General of the Ghana Health Service and the Nursing and Midwifery Council on that, and at least we've made a headway on that. Right. If you put that aside, with all the other items within the collective agreement, we kept putting it across in all those meetings that we had that it is very important that we look at the entirety of the collective agreement and get it implemented, because it is of very important essence to all nurses and midwives.
To all nurses and midwives in the country. But that also make the argument that the government, even from this press conference this morning, has not denied the importance you serve in our health delivery system. In fact, they've reiterated that countlessly. We had the Deputy Finance Minister who mentioned that he's not going to describe your action as unfair because you're demanding what is due you. There are those who make the argument that give them a bit more time. Your posture and your insistence that all of these be taken care of before you can return to the negotiation table sometimes looks a bit unfair to the government, which is just, what, barely 6 months?
6 months is a long time. It's half a year. It's a long time. But what we have said over and over again is that if you look at the entirety of the collective agreement, there are aspects that need to be implemented at the work area through the IGF. There are aspects that are monitored, it needs to be paid through the controller system. There are aspects that we even need to further engage to look at the modalities of its implementation. So what we have said, and I don't know why they are not getting it, that we are not calling for the implementation of the entirety of the collective agreement at this time. But of course, looking at what it is we are experiencing at the website, we are all health workers. We are all health workers. We negotiated our collective agreement way back and signed it off in May 2024. As of that time, other professionals have not even gone to the negotiation table to negotiate. As we speak, they are all enjoying these same set of conditions of service. So it is not fair to keep us locked out. Those aspects that actually cuts across, implement them for us at this time, and let us continue to engage with other aspects. And let me tell you, the passion with which we work as nurses and midwives have made it increasingly impossible for sometimes for us to take this kind of position in terms of industrial action.
Because right now, as we speak, it's biting. In fact, my colleagues have been in and around the country, hospitals here and there, where persons are in desperate need of you nurses and midwives at the respective hospitals. You're speaking to the difficulty in having to arrive at this particular position, but then some will say, look at the patients who, through no fault of theirs, are having to bear the brunt of this decision. Go back to work, return to the negotiation table, have a conversation with government.
The truth of the matter is that, yes, we are nurses, we are midwives, we are compassionate with the care that we give. We know our worth, we know what we bring to the table, we know what it is we bring to the health sector. But let me tell you, at this point in time, we must save ourselves in terms of getting what is due us financially, what is due us non-financially, to be able to carry ourselves to work. Because, mind you, it is not as if we receive any kind of transport allowance to get to work. Whatever remuneration we receive at the end of the day, we take care of our rent, we take care of our transport, we take care of every need of ours in terms of what our dependents require from us.
The collective agreement that you signed, Manda Perpetua, does it not include healthcare cover? I'm asking you. The document is here. Whatever it is that you want to do with me or to me, feel free. But I will bring your own documents that you yourself appended your signature to. Now that you are on strike, should the Ghanaian people's taxes be paying you? I'm asking you a simple question. I'm asking you, now that you are on strike, should the Ghanaian people's tax be paying you? The Ghanaian people that you are helping to kill, that you are murdering, against the oath that you took, against the law that establishes your rights and responsibilities, and you are living in Abrochi. You declared a strike and left to Abrochi. You declared a strike and left to Abrochi. I'm saying when I talk about the politicians, you are happy. When I talk about you, you are not happy. Because I'm telling you the same things I tell the politicians, but you are not happy. Play the health minister's video.
Suffering of the patients, government appeals to public-spirited retired nurses and midwives to volunteer their services for a brief period pending the resolution of the impasse. We further express our deep appreciation to practicing nurses who have opted to remain at post to help suffering patients and urge others to show similar fellow feeling and assist our ailing compatriots, even as efforts are made to address their concerns. Government reiterates its commitment to dialogue with the GRMA with a view to resolving this impasse for full nursing services to be restored.
But the reality is that we have over 120,000 nurses, and the implementation of the current condition of service that they are demanding will have serious consequences for the budget. In fact, if we fully implement it, we are going to add in excess of 2 billion cedis to the compensation budget. We have all committed that in our resolve to reset the economy of this country, we must maintain a 1.5% primary balance surplus every year in order to bring our debt levels to sustainable levels.
The best in the morning is on 92.7.
And so it is important for us
Sunrise
to manage
on 3
expenditure.
FM.
And so we want to appeal to our revered nurses that we are willing to negotiate, to sit with them and the Ministry of Health to agree on a roadmap that will help us incorporate what can be accommodated in the budget.
Given the...
Now, the nurses say they don't want to have a negotiation. The president of the Ghana Registered Nurses Midwives Association that paid 100,000 Ghana cedis to the psychiatric nurses, the same nurse says that an agreement that they signed onto, ascended onto, without the collaboration of other nurses, more than a year ago. He said 6 months is a long time. The hypocrisy, the otrumu failure. People that we have paid, we paid them to go to school. We gave them allowances to go to school. Teachers and nurses in this country. We gave them money to go to school. Ally, nursing training allowance. Everybody, so we gave them money to go to school. Did we not give them money to go to school? The minister is asking you to come to the table, come and have a discussion. You say you won't go to the table, but we paid you money to go to school. The students are Legon, are UEW, are GIJ, all of them. Are they not also not students? Are they not? We gave you money to go to school. They will take student loan. Kunzo, did you not take student loan? They will take student loan and go to school. People are paying. People have to guarantee for them. We gave you, the nurses, we gave you money to go to school. We paid you allowances to go to school. That's what I'm saying. You have been over-pampered in this country. You are even asking for 13th month. Hey, bring the request that they are making again. You come and tell us that you are looking for book and research allowance. You go to the nurse, even your bedpan, they won't carry it for you. When I did the investigation on the renal department at Kolebu, even your bedpan, they won't carry it for you. That is your job. Together with the what do you call it, the stewards there. That's your job. You're asking for uniform allowance. You're asking for fuel allowance. You're asking for 30-month allowance. You're asking for night out-of-station allowance. You're asking for vehicle maintenance allowance. You're asking for kilometry. We come to the hospital and you people walk out on us and you tell us, Yapon, next, no beba. You have been over-pampered in this country. I'm telling you to your face. When I talk about the politicians, you are excited about it. But I will tell you to your face. I don't fear you, no foe. I don't fear you. Why do you people treat the people like that? Why? Why do you treat Ghanaians like that? Why? Why do you do that? I said, if any minister, if Kwabena Minta Akando or President John Mahama or Julius Debra or Dr. Kalistu Mahama, they joined forces to say they will renew your licenses. All the architects, all the engineers, all of us who are PRs will also come and say, renew our licenses for us. When we pay for your license renewal, you will go and do local meeting. Do you give us some of the money? Insult me, I don't care. But I will tell you to your face that you are misbehaving. And stop misbehaving. Call me, 055-924-2717 and 055-691-0154. That's 055-924-2717 and 055-691-014. Call me. Good morning.